Hey, welcome in, cronies, to the Man Child Chronicles Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan, here with my three best friends, Michael, John, and Jay. And tonight, we're going to do a little hot potato. And we're going to do the grade 8 of Best Things Fall. Let's get right into it. Hot potato.
Ow! That's hot!
It's time to play Hot Potato. Brought to you by the Man Child Chronicles. Be careful. You might just get burned.
All right, cronies, you know how hot potato works. I draw an actor or actress out of the hat. We go around and name a movie they were in. First person that can't name a movie is out. We go until there is a winner. And you can
Wait, are we
challenge,
allowed to play this
but you
game
better
right now
make
because of the strike?
Yes.
We can't say what the actor is, just the movie they're in to start it, and then we have to just keep guessing.
All right. The first actor, Justin Long.
Oh, man.
I've got a few in my head.
I don't have as many as I should.
Michael, start it off. Let's go.
It's me?
Isn't it Michael, John, J? John, Michael, J? How's it go?
Ryan, John, Mike, J.
Do I start?
There it is.
Mike.
All right, I'll start it off. Jeepers Creepers.
Nice.
Barbarian.
Dang you, John. I will go with Tusk.
Accepted.
Dodgeball.
Nice.
Sack and Mary make a porno.
Going the... Oh.
Live free
Michael?
or die hard.
Oh, man. I was so glad you didn't steal the one I was about to say. Going the Distance.
Waiting.
Ooh, yeah.
How do you guys know this many Justin Long movies?
Dude, we're getting to the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Justin Long. I'm out.
My last one. This is all I got. Galaxy Quest.
Nice.
Oh,
I love that movie.
Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
I don't think so.
Maybe.
You gonna challenge that, Ryan?
I have a movie. I don't know if I'm wrong.
Just say your movie.
Yeah. Then say your movie.
Lorax.
Who was he in Lorax?
Can't do that.
Okay.
You challenging it?
I'm going to challenge because I don't have another movie.
All right, John, look it up.
Looking.
I don't have a movie.
Based off of this, Ryan is eliminated.
I know he wasn't in Jay and Silent Bob either.
You didn't challenge me. He was in Clerks or one of those. I couldn't remember which one.
Okay, who's up?
Michael.
Jay.
Wait, so it's just
No, it's
me and
Jay's turn.
Jay?
Yep.
I win, so Michael's up.
I technically don't know if this is true, but this is my fallback movie for everything. Movie 43.
Challenge because I don't have another one. If I win this by default, I'm going to be so happy.
Michael is correct.
Yes!
Dang it,
By-
movie 43.
by pure
Why
luck.
did you have everyone?
By
Why
pure
did you
luck.
have everyone? Good job, Mike.
Do we miss anything,
Do you want
John?
to try Kevin Smith universe, Jay, or are you out?
I challenged and I was wrong, so I'm out.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he doesn't
right.
get another go. And you can't give him clues. What the heck's wrong with you?
Is it Clerks 2?
Clerks 3,
Dang it.
Alvin and the Chipmunks,
Oh, Idiocracy. Gosh darn it.
Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
Herbie Fully Loaded. Who can forget that one?
That is about it.
I love Dodgeball.
And
And
Prime
Accepted.
52.
I had
Oh,
totally
he was-
forgotten about Accepted.
That's a great movie. He was in Drag Me
such
to
a
Hell.
good movie.
Drag Me to Hell was an okay movie.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Drag Me to Hell. That's from the Spider-Man director, John. Sam Raimi.
He
Yeah,
wasn't.
that was a
Which Jay? Did you say Jalen Silent Bob? Right?
I did.
Yeah, he was in Jalen Silent Bob Strike Back.
Oh, he was in the breakup with Jennifer Aniston and Vince Vaughn.
There's only one good line from that whole movie, and it's she's like, "Be nice to my sister. She's going through a lot of dick." A lot of
The next
greatest
actor.
line.
The next actor, Channing Tatum.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay.
Before we start, John, you're going to start us off. Before we start, if anyone knows me and my kids, they are named alphabetically. So I have an A, B, C, D, E. A and B were not planned. C, if it was going to be a girl, was going to be Charlotte because I loved that name, Charlotte. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's ABC. So if we're going to have a boy, we need a C boy name. And we couldn't think of one. And so that year, Channing Tatum was the sexiest man alive. And I was like, let's name him Channing, because then he has a chance to be super sexy. I think my wife incepted me, but it doesn't matter. Thank you, Magic Mike, for making it happen.
And you just gave away a movie, son of a gun.
Yeah, it's
Thanks
fine.
for telling a story so everybody had time to think about movies he was in, Jay. Totally
No
ruined
problem.
the game.
It was
Go
very
ahead, John.
helpful, actually. I'm going to
John's just
take
writing movies down.
Magic Mike
Yeah.
off the board.
Magic Mike XXL?
And I will take 21 Jump Street.
I'll take G.I. Joe.
Full name?
I will take Step Up.
You got lucky, Ryan. I will take 22 Jump Street.
And I will take White House Down.
Reunion.
Magic Mike and the Last Dance.
There's 3 of those?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Step Up.
I already said it.
Step Up 2.
Challenge.
Challenge.
You're
Might
out.
look it up.
Wait, hold.
He ain't in it.
I'll pick a different one.
Nope.
No, you
What?
can pick
No,
a
no.
How that
different one.
works.
No.
I just looked.
It's not
He
how
ain't in
that
it.
works.
Not how it works.
Mike's out. So back to me. The Vow.
Interesting. All right. He was in The Nut Job.
Challenge.
Challenge. Look it up, Ryan.
Ain't no
No,
way.
I'll look it up.
Ain't no way he's in the Nut Job.
For a minute, I was like, was he in the nut? And then I remember that's Ryan's go-to default. You should say movie
He-
43.
Ryan is eliminated.
All right, John, you and me.
Come on, guys. There's
G-
like a 500 million left.
Yeah, there's a bunch
G.I.
more.
Joe Retaliation.
Yep.
Logan Lucky.
Yep.
Dog.
Kingsman, The Golden Circle.
Yep.
Good one. Coach Carter.
Michael's tried to get us to watch this a bunch of times. I really pray it never happens. Jupiter Ascending.
And this is the last one I got wrote down. This is the end.
He was also in Smallfoot.
Oh, you just won, Jay.
Several big ones left. No, John hasn't.
How
had a
big?
chance.
I thought John said he was out.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Wow.
Jay wins.
Oh my gosh.
Bullet
The
Train.
Lost City.
The Lost City. Free Guy. The Lego movie.
She's the man.
Lego Batman movie. Hail Caesar. Hateful Eight. The Book of Life. Foxcatcher. Side Effects. That was a pretty popular movie. Haywire. The Eagle.
Channing, I did that for you. I named my son after you. I won that round for you. I can't wait to have you on the show, Channing. Thank you.
Okay, hold up. I was
saw
not
that.
eliminated. You
must not have been-
sons.
What happened?
So
he
you're
listed
telling
too?
me that
He
nobody checked it? Nobody
I looked.
checked it and you eliminated me?
I
Ryan
just
said
went
he
back.
Are you
I
freaking
went
kidding
back-
me right now?
Okay, if you're not going to let me talk, then I'm not even going to explain it. It's fine.
What
I went
role
and
did
looked.
he have?
I went and looked, and he was further. I thought he'd be one of the first ones, so I scrolled, and I had to hit. He's a little farther back, so that's my bad. It's
I win
you
by
have, like,
default.
retaliation.
No, you do not.
No,
All right.
because you didn't say the full title either, Mike.
Neither did Ryan, so Ryan should have been eliminated too.
But you
he
still
was.
lost because you didn't say the full title and the challenge, Mike. So boom. Either way, you lost.
I'm salty.
You're
Oh,
done.
thank you. All right, next,
You're done.
next actor. Might have heard of him. Al Pacino. Ooh-ah.
Oh, man.
I don't know a ton of
Love Al. Is it Mike that starts?
Should be.
Scarface.
The Godfather.
Scent of a Woman.
Godfather Part 2.
Carlito's Way?
Yep.
Is that a question? The Godfather Part 3.
Any Given Sunday.
Nice.
Devil's Advocate.
Nice.
The Irishman.
Ooh, you stole mine. He was also in Insomnia.
Oh, son of a gun. I'm blank. I can see the movie in my head. I don't know the title.
Jack and Jill. Jack and
Dang
Jill.
you, John. I was so excited for that one. He was so funny in that.
The Recruit.
Wasn't he in Ocean's 11? Ocean's 11?
Nobody's challenging you, so I
Michael's
challenging it,
canceling me?
Mike? You're going to
No,
challenge
chal-
Mike?
Yes, I'm challenging.
Okay, I'm checking
Ryan,
right
look it
now.
up.
I'm looking.
Jay loses. I know for a fact he loses. I love those movies.
I swore he was in that.
He is not
think I
in
know which one
Ocean's
he's in.
11. You are out, Jay.
Dang it.
Ocean's 13.
There it is.
That's the one. Good job, John. It's up to you, Mike.
Nope.
Give the answer.
Dog Day Afternoon.
Boom.
All right,
2 for the money.
here we go.
Boom.
He's in Serpico.
Did anyone say Heat?
That's
Heat,
actually
that's one.
a clarifying question. Have we always played where if the three get eliminated before, you still have to say one more to win?
I've always done it that way.
Well, we've never
John
played
just
that
does it.
Serpico, Sea of Love. That's what I was trying to think of. Dick Tracy. Oh, how did I forget that one? Let's see. Frankie and Johnny. Heat. you
Oh,
said
Donnie
Heat.
Brasco.
Donnie Brasco.
Didn't he play like Joe Paterno or something?
Insider.
Oh, yeah, but
Michael's favorite movie, Jiggly. Geely, however it's pronounced.
he was in G
Geely?
League.
Geely.
I didn't know he was in Geely. I'm going to watch that now.
Not a lot of newer movies.
He made
He's very-
Jack and Jill really good. So
When you think
Oh,
about how old
Once
he
Upon
is,
a Time
he
in
doesn't
Hollywood.
have. Oh, when you think about how old he is, he really doesn't have as many credits as you would think. I think it only says 63, but he's got 6.
He's in The Godfather and
upcoming,
Scarface. What more do you need?
he's in so many good movies. That's the thing.
Oh, I'm not dogging on the talent. I'm just saying you'd think there'd be more. So
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Imagine
This could be a
Al
good one.
Pacino as Rain Man.
You ready? Will
Yep.
Ferrell.
Oh my goodness. I'm starting us off with Elf.
Okay, old school.
Step Brothers.
Oh yeah, it's your turn.
Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
I was going to challenge you so hard. The Other Guys.
Lego Movie.
You guys don't do a desk pop?
Kicking and Screaming.
Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
Zoolander.
Superstar.
A Night at the Roxbury.
The Lego Movie 2, the second part.
Megamind.
Fiction.
What is it?
Challenge. Unless you can say the title right.
I thought it was fiction.
It's called Stranger Than Fiction. You are out.
Son of a gun.
Jay, don't
Not
give
doing
away
good
the
today.
answer. Now we wasted it.
Stranger Than Fiction.
Yeah, that counts. Sorry.
Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery.
It is very hot
Blades
down here.
Blades of Glory.
That's a so mad at myself.
Get Hard.
Yes. Love that one. There's still a bunch of bangers. They're in my head.
Zoolander.
Said it.
Wedding Crashers.
Yep.
Yep. Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home 2.
Semi-Pro.
Yep. The Campaign.
Holmes and Watson.
There you go.
Land of the Lost.
Spirited.
Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues.
The House.
I'm out. I can't think of another one. Man, I was rolling.
Zoolander number 2.
I didn't realize that one wasn't said.
And for the win, Strays. Recently released to theaters.
Nice. Just came out. Good.
All right, we got Ladies Man, Starsky and Hutch, Bewitched. Did anybody say Wedding Crashers?
Yep.
Mike did.
Curious George.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
We got a bunch.
We did get it. You guys did.
We
get a
did. We did
bunch.
pretty well.
Land of the Lost.
That was
Yep.
good.
I said that.
You did? Okay.
I totally I blanked on the ladies man where he wants to wrestle.
Yeah.
So funny. So funny. He just wants to wrestle with the oil.
You got a problem there, man.
Daddy's
Well,
Home.
Yeah, we
Said
said
both
both
of
those.
them?
Oh, did you? God, he's in
Man,
so much
that was good. Hot
stuff.
potatoes. Good rounds. Who won the majority today?
Oh,
Did we
Barbie.
all win one?
We all forgot Barbie.
Barbie.
Well, I never saw Barbie.
I think
Never
I
seen
won
it
the
either.
hot potato today. If I kept
Sure you
score right. You get points for the first one out, right? No? Oh, I thought that was the object of the game.
Of the hot potato. I got 2, I think.
Yeah, so I got one, Mike got one, John got 2. Good job.
Sometimes you gotta let other people win, I've realized in life, so you're welcome, guys. All right,
Thanks, Ryan.
let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hey, it's the Ant-Man from the Wrestle Chat Podcast, and for the past few months, we've been wrapping up the entire week of pro wrestling in a nice, tidy package each and every Saturday morning. However, with so much going on in the world of sports entertainment, both WWE and AEW setting new records every single month, it's hard to pack everything we want to cover into only one show. So now, instead of one Wrestle Chat podcast each weekend, we're going to be giving you 4 shows every single week on Wrestle Chat TV. On Tuesdays, me and Michael will be breaking down WWE Raw from the night before in the Wrestle Chat Raw review. On Wednesday, we're going to go a little deeper than the surface with some of your favorite stars and even some of your favorite shows, and let me talk to you. On Thursday, we're going to share the highlights from AEW in the Dynamite Dissection. Then, of course, on Saturday, we'll still be there for you with the Wrestle Chat Podcast, wrapping up everything that happened this week in pro wrestling. One channel, 4 shows every single week, plus a few surprises too. You never know who's going to be stopping by. So make sure you hit subscribe on the Wrestle Chat TV channel on YouTube and never miss an episode.
All right, we're back. Let's do a little weekly mustard.
The Weekly Mustard. Stories that make life tangy.
All right, guys, I want to start it off. Jay, never mind. You look like you are really intently wanting to say something. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just going to
Oh,
go,
no.
the weekly mustard. Stories that make life tangy. The weekly mustard.
That is catchy saying.
So funny.
I got to tell you something about my wife that is, to me, it's hilarious.
Huh?
So this happened actually a couple weeks ago, but it's still going. So I am sleeping one night because I have to wake up early in the morning.
Am I old enough for this story?
I wake up. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. My alarm goes off at 3:30. I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and she's watching TV still, which is super weird. And I'm like, you know, you wake up in the morning, you don't know what the heck is going on, and you know, you just had a dream, and you're trying to get
Every day.
just trying to figure out what's going on. Well, I get up and I start walking in the bathroom, and then it just hits me. I'm like, what in the world was I listening to on the TV? So I don't think nothing of it, and I come out. She's already asleep, and then she's done by the time I got done getting ready. Well, the next night I go in there to go to bed, and she's watching this show again, and then I realize that the people talking on here aren't talking English. So I go, what in the world are you watching? Oh, it's just a show, so I want something that's a different language, so I have to read the subtitles, and I stay off my phone. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And so I'm sitting there on my phone while I'm trying to go to sleep, and I was like, what is this? Where's this from? It's a Turkish soap opera from Turkey. She's been watching it for 3 weeks. That's all she does. She goes in her room and
Is
she
there like
watches
this really hot guy on it?
No, it's so dumb. She's been watching. It's just hours and hours of watching this Turkey soap opera. She's like, it's so good, I can't stop watching it.
Have you learned Turkish?
No.
And she's
No.
doing this at 3 a.m.
Oh, she'll stay up forever watching this. She can't stop watching it.
He's gonna come
So
home
weird.
and mess up, and she's gonna be cursing him out in Turkish or something like that.
I'm probably going to learn that language in my head from sleeping and listening to it all night. Who knows? Anyway, that's all I have.
That's awesome. Where did she find it?
She went on, I have no idea. She went on YouTube and just wanted to find something with subtitles. And I don't know how I should ask her how she came across watching that. Because who comes across something?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. How do you
Springfield, Missouri,
find that?
Yeah, I don't know. It was on YouTube, and she uses my account, and it's like it's so weird. That doesn't make any sense.
YouTube is suggesting some pretty weird things for me lately. What's going on?
She got mad at me because I went on there and I was like looking at the New York Jets stuff, and she's like, "Would you stop doing that? Now I got to find it again." I'm like, "Oh my god."
Can you just use your own account, please?
Yeah, make an account. Anyways, anybody have anything else?
All
or
right.
Move on.
Yeah,
John?
yeah.
Mike,
So
Jay?
this
Okay.
past weekend, Katie's cousin came into town, and so he brought his wife and his kids, and
that was
he
nice
brought
of
his
him.
mom, and so that's Katie's aunt.
Did you
and so
know
we had
he
a
was
really
bringing
nice
his
time.
Did you know he was bringing his mom?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
She was trying to surprise us, but it had leaked out. We knew we knew Katie's aunt was coming. It was a really fun time. It was one of their first times. It was the first time they've been over on the western slope of Colorado. So we spoiled them, took them to the tourist places. Mike, we took you to Telluride. It's a real fun town, beautiful mountains. That's blah, 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 whatever. We had a good time. Let's get to the real story. He's an athlete, and I'm not just saying that because he's black. So the guy can hoop. He can play ball super well.
So
and
he's not gonna do the opening match at WrestleMania, is what you're saying.
Sorry, Mike. And so, anyways, we go out and we all decide we want to play sports. So first off, we start with cornhole. And Daddy, I can play some cornhole.
Wait, he
At
calls
least
you
I
daddy?
thought I did. Well, I call myself Daddy. And I thought I could play some cornhole until I started playing against Katie's cousin. And so he smokes us. The first game took forever. Each of us ended up going over 21, breaking down to 13. Like the first game was super intense. And then all of a sudden, he just turns it on and he smoked us. Like they scored like 21 to me and Katie had like 3 points, like 2 games in a row. So we're like, well, I'm done with cornhole. This sucks. I hate losing. And so then he's like, well, let's go shoot hoops. Let's go play basketball. And so then we go out in the front yard and we're playing basketball. And man, it was a fun time until I had to wake up the next day. Have you guys ever done a bunch of physical activities recently and then you wake up the next day totally regretting your life decision? That was me. My body was like, who do you think you are treating me this way? Running for the ball, jumping? You don't jump anymore, Tubby. And my body was so mad. My feet hurt. My back hurt. I was like, what did I do? Was I in a car accident? Like just brutal feeling. All I did was try to exercise, play some basketball. Anyways, yeah, I'm old. Bottom line, I feel old.
How old
That's my
are you?
mustard. Old. That's my mustard.
I would like
punchline.
I would like to challenge you in a cornhole game next time I see you.
Please. Daddy can play cornhole.
Maybe sometime around our 100th episode.
So I guess where I moved to, I'm dealing with something I've never had to really deal with before, and that is I have to cross train tracks every time I come home. So I live kind of out in the country on some country roads, and there's this long train track that probably goes across 4 of the roads that I have to get across in order to get to my house.
So stupid.
And these train tracks, they don't have arms that come down to stop you from crossing. So you got to yield or stop at every one and verify a train's not about to plow you down before you cross the tracks. And last Saturday, we're coming home and I get to the first stop at the train tracks, and off in the distance, I see the train coming. And I go, oh, okay. So I drive past the tracks and I go, wait a second. When I loop back around to the next road, that train could be there. And I'm very impatient. I do not like getting stuck behind trains and waiting for them.
Gun it, John.
So I'm with my wife and my 2 kids, and I gun that thing. And I'm going 60 miles per hour down the road. I have to slam on my brakes at the stop sign. I whip it around the corner. I'm going another 60 miles down the road, a half mile.
Did you do the Fast and Furious? Did you do the Fast and Furious?
So then I wait. So then I tell my wife we're going to drift it because we don't have to stop at this turn. And so then I slow down. I whip the car around the corner. My son's in the back seat going, go, Dad, go, Dad, go, Dad. And my wife's going, you're crazy. Just stop, just stop. So then I'm hauling as fast as I can to the next train track. The last one that I got to get across so I can get home and not be stopped by this train. And I'm going. It's a yield one. And this van pulls up about halfway and they stop. So I know the train is getting close because they're not attempting to cross back. So I get as close as I can, as fast as I can, as slow as I can. And then I see the train and I just gun it right across the tracks. Victory. And then my son's in the back seat going, we did it. So anyways, that's my weekly mustard. Train tracks.
The great part of that story is if you didn't make it, we would be at your funeral
I
right
wouldn't
now.
be here right now.
Yeah.
You guys would be playing cornhole at my funeral.
It'd be
I wonder
great.
what kind of spread your funeral would have.
Oh, man. You know my mom would cook good food, Ryan.
Your kid will never forget that his entire life. Trust me.
Yeah. So anyways, so I get the thrill now of racing train tracks home when they're starting to come across the track.
All right. Good stuff.
All right. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back with the Grade 8.
What if I told you that you could support the Man Child Chronicles while also getting some amazing benefits and perks? Well, guess what? That's actually a thing. The Man Child Chronicles is on Patreon, and there are some great benefits when you subscribe. Would you like to know how to sign up? It's easy. Just head over to manchildchronicles.com and follow the links to our Patreon.
All right, cronies, let's play the Grade 8.
It's time to play the Great 8. Join the guys as they pick a topic, discuss, debate, then decide the best of the best. Get ready, because here we go.
Tonight's Grade 8 is Best Things Fall. We are in the best season of the year, so we want to do the best things that we like about the season fall. All right, Jay.
All right, starting us off, the Grade 8, best things about fall. Number 8, hoodies.
Number 7, Han Solo cosplay.
Number 6, football. Football.
Number 5. Oh, John took mine. Number 5, chili.
Number 4, pumpkin spice, everything nice.
Number 3, horror movies.
Go on. Number 2, Thanksgiving.
And number 1, actually enjoy being outside.
Oh, that's so true. So wrapping back around to number 8 here, I chose hoodies. It's hoodie season. And for a big fat guy like me, there's nothing better than putting on a hoodie, being comfortable in a baggy hoodie. You look good, you feel good. I love it. I love hoodie season.
Every fat guy does. My closet's full of them.
They need to make summer hoodies. Can they make some summer hoodies for those fat guys? Just breathable, oversized.
All we have to do is copy Bill Belichick.
I think we
Cut
got
them
a $1
sleeves
billion
off.
idea, John.
Fat guy hoodies.
That guy hoodies.
Write that down.
All right. Number 7, I said Han Solo cosplay. The fall time is when all the ladies decide to bring out their brown boots, black leggings, and puffer vests. And so you've got just a million super hot Han Solos everywhere. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoy Han Solo season.
So are you saying Han Solo is hot?
Absolutely.
100%. 100%.
Interesting. Number
It might
7.
be a moose knuckle, John, but it's good.
I'll let him smuggle something with me, if you know what I'm saying.
Want to take a ride on the Millennium Falcon?
I'll be your Chewbacca.
Number 7, I took football.
That was a terrible impression.
There you go.
Back on track here. Number 7, I took football.
John,
Nothing
number
better
6.
than the NFL. Number 6, I took football. Nothing better than NFL action. Once fall time hits, it's time for some football.
Because
I was
football
hoping
is
for
Definitely
that.
life.
number 1.
Football is life.
I was hoping for
Wrong
football. I had written down 5 nights/days a week of football is fantastic. And what I like to do on those football Sundays is eat chili dogs from the chili my wife made from the week before, because when she makes chili, I make her make a lot of it because it just gets better and better. And it's so fun to eat when it's cool outside. Oh, I love me some chili.
Why is it that chili and spaghetti are always better the second time around, and then even better the third time around? It's just it's a strange phenomena, because it's weird. It's almost like it cures and it just congeals.
What I think the misconception is that they're always good, but other leftovers aren't as good when you eat them again.
I'm slightly concerned. So Ryan has his refrigerator, and he's got labeled with this tape, and so he's got like 9-month-old chili, 7-month-old chili.
I have
The best one is when it's 13 months. After that, it gets a little
It's interesting that you say that, because I was just watching like a cooking show the other day, and in more of the Asian countries or whatever, they have these bowls of stew that are actually perpetual. So they'll use like a propane stove or wood fire or whatever, and if they keep it above a certain temperature, it's like 170 or 80 degrees or something like that.
all the time.
All the time, and they just keep adding stuff to it. So you'll have, a couple days where it's like beef, and then they'll just throw chicken in there, and so it just becomes this work of art that has. They never wash the pot, they never do anything. It's just there, and it just keeps going.
Yep, using the same stew that my great grandmother started. Fantastic. Sounds disgusting.
It's so simple.
It's so simple.
Don't they call that hobo stew when you just keep throwing stuff, whatever, in there all the time? Yeah.
Well, hobo stew is a one-time dish where you just dump a bunch of stuff in there. It doesn't speak to the time length of the fact that this stew's been going on for years and years and years.
I have quite a bit of homeless in my park. I'll go talk to him and ask him.
I don't think we could.
Stew?
I don't think we could stew on this subject anymore. So let's move on.
Fine, then I will go to number 4, and that is pumpkin spice. Everything nice. I am a basic white girl when it comes to pumpkin spice. I like the pumpkin spice coffee, the donuts, the cookies. They have pumpkin spice Oreos, pumpkin spice Cheerios, pumpkin spice marshmallows. If you can thank it, they've got it. I love the pumpkin spice.
Thank you, Bubba. Thank you, Bubba, for that. I had pumpkin flavored beer on my thing, but you said pumpkin spice. I love pumpkin flavored beer. It's so good.
Pumpkin beer's good.
And there's extra alcohol in it, so it's like you only need like 3 of those, and you're feeling pretty good.
Or violent if you're my father. Anyways, keep going. Number 3, Mike.
Number 3, horror movies. Fall is a great time to do your annual watch throughs of horror movies. I'm excited for this year because we're going to loop back around to Malignant from good old James Wan. I'm excited to see that movie again, along with a lot of the classics as well. I like hitting up The Burbs with Tom Hanks every fall. Love watching that movie. I don't think it's technically considered a horror movie. It's probably on the line between a comedy, thriller, all that type of thing. But it has that vibe. And so
it's funny. I was literally about to ask, what's a good one I should watch with my kids? I'm gonna keep trying to introduce them. The Burbs would be fantastic.
Yeah. Yep. The only thing, there's that one part right in the middle where he's dreaming that gets a little hairy because there's like satanic worship and sacrifice and all that stuff. But other than that, it's actually a fairly clean movie. Yeah. But yeah, super excited for fall to hit all the horror movies again. And as we've talked about on the podcast, this last year was the first time that I'd gone through the Halloween movies. And so I'm excited to hit some of those up again. And yeah, so number 3, horror movies.
Me and the daughter watched a classic, some people call it classic, The Blair Witch Project today. She wanted to watch that. Wow. And I recall when that movie came out, this was before internet, or the internet was out, but you didn't have it on your phones. A lot of people didn't have computers. But the big thing with that movie when it came out is everybody was wondering if it was real. Because it was like
the first found footage film that got popular.
It was. Yes. It was the first found footage, and everyone thought it was real.
Well, when they were promoting that movie, those actors didn't promote it until after the movie had come out. So everybody thought.
Yep.
We went to an opening night. I remember going, and we all thought it was like real. And then I remember leaving. I'm like, well, if that was real, like there's just so many holes in it, but she liked it. There's
so many holes.
There's a lot of holes.
How old did you feel telling your daughter about that movie, Ryan?
I feel
like, there was this time before the internet really took off and it wasn't there, and like nobody could research. You couldn't just Google things. You couldn't dig into it. There was no social media. Like, how old did you feel?
Well, I told her about the Paranormal Activity movie too. How a lot of people thought that might have been a real documentary as well.
But you didn't answer me. How old did you feel?
Don, I feel
as old as I am.
Every day around my kids now.
Did you go? We had to call to get the movie show times. We called a number and we had to listen and select the numbers to get the movie show time.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, number 2, I was debating between holidays. I ended up going with Thanksgiving because it's the one I can overeat at and feel comfortable in my hoodie overeating at. And so that is why I took Thanksgiving. Very good holiday.
Don't you mean you took Thanksgiving because it's a time to be thankful and you just want to... No. I'm thankful for all this food and my hoodie. That's where I'm at.
My hoodie and
Thanksgiving
sweatpants.
is the Christmas for fat kids.
It really is. It is. I get very excited for that day. And number 1, I took enjoy being outside because nobody likes going out when it's super, super cold. Nobody likes the spring because it's wet and allergies. Nobody likes the summer because it's just too darn hot, like right now. And everybody likes the fall time. You can go outside, sit on your deck. You can almost spend the whole day out there and you enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a great time, especially when you're, common theme tonight, when you're a fat kid. You love the fall time because in the summertime, it is brutal outside.
I sweat so much, especially when I was in Missouri and all the humidity. I would walk outside and just sweat. And then you're self-conscious because am I sweating because it's humid or am I sweating because I'm the fat guy? It's just miserable. So the fall was so nice. I could actually feel normal.
In the arms of the angel.
You know the song, Nobody Knows What It Likes Behind These Blue Eyes? You know that song?
Yeah.
I rewrote a parody in school once called Nobody Knows What It's Like to Be the Fat Guy.
Yeah. We need to finish that.
The only honorable mention I had was hunting. Love going back to South Dakota, doing some pheasant hunting. It's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Yep.
Anybody else have anything else? Okay. Cronies, before we go, don't forget to go to YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell, like us. Check out our other shows. We got a couple of other ones. We got a little sports action, NFL. We got all the previews out there, mock drafts, season reviews from the games that will be coming up. Until next time, I guess. Peace. We out of here.
Thanks for joining us today on the Man Child Chronicles. You can find us on your favorite social media platforms at the Man Child Chronicles. Don't forget to join us every Friday for a new episode. That's all for now. See you next time.